Hello, everybody. You've reached Grandpa at Coffee Time with Grandpa on YouTube. I am so happy you have found my channel, and I'm so excited about bringing you this information today and this segment today, which we will be talking about uh, how to reset your goals in life for springtime, uh, which is just around the corner. We are now l- slowly leaving the winter time and going to spring. But before I get into all that, how is everybody doing? I am doing great. I am having a great time enjoying the winter and preparing my altar that I have here for Imbolc, which is coming up tomorrow, which is a great time to reset your goals. It's a great time to reevaluate your life and where you want to go in 2026 because the new year is upon us and there are great things ahead. Now, we're going to have a couple of more months, according to astrology. We're having a couple of more months of turbulent times, but it will settle down. And 2026 should be a wonderful year for people. It's going to be a good year, a year of good things and good tidings and good omens. Of course, everybody knows by now that I am a pagan, and I have told my story on my channel many times over, which reminds me a lot of the information that I talked about in previous videos that are on my YouTube channel. So check them out. There are so many different subject matters that I have talked about because I have reached my anniversary of 1 year on YouTube, and I have over 400 followers right now, and I need 500 to be monetized. So I'm getting very close to being monetized, and I can't wait to be able to make a little bit of money for myself, so I'll be able to travel more and be able to bring you more things on a physical level and more things on a spiritual level because I have a multi-faceted interest in a lot of different subject areas, and the one we're going to talk about today has to do with resetting your goals physically and spiritually for springtime coming. Springtime is a natural time. Imbolc is a natural time. Imbolc is one of the Sabbaths that we have in the pagan calendar, which is tomorrow the 1st. It's also a full moon too, which reminds me, send in your prayer requests because I will be doing that ritual tomorrow evening around 6 o'clock once it gets a little dark so I can see hopefully I'll be able to see the full moon when I light my little bonfire and send the prayers to heaven. Uh, I want to talk a little bit about developing good habits. There are three components to developing good habits, and that is, are you getting enough sleep? Do you get that 7 or 8 hours of sleep that the doctors recommend? Now, I know when you get older, you don't sleep as much and you toss and turn a lot of times at night. So you really don't get a solid 6 or 7 hours sleep. If at least I don't. I'm constantly waking up at night between 3, 4, 5 in the morning. And it's just one of those things about growing older. But older people don't need a lot of sleep. Um, I hope everybody is getting enough rest because it's one of the cornerstones of better health. Eating properly is another one. Make sure that you get the proper balance of protein and vegetables and that you keep yourself hydrated during the day because your body really cannot function unless you're hydrated, which means drinking a lot of water, a lot of water that keep your blood flowing. And also another thing to do is to exercise. Now, I don't mean get crazy and join a gym and start weightlifting and going all crazy like a 18-year-old would. That's not what I'm talking about. I'm just talking about keeping yourself moving during the day. Don't sit in front of your computer all day long and not get any exercise and get up and move around, because you have to keep your body busy. You have to keep on burning that excess fat so you can stay healthy. It's just a great way to stay healthy, which leads me into a good thing that I always do is in springtime, because here in Nebraska, spring really doesn't sprout until about April or May. Excuse me. And of course, the calendar says March 21st is the first day of spring. Well, that's fine and dandy if you live in a more warmer temperate climate. But here in Nebraska, we live in a semi arid environment, and it doesn't really warm up until about April or May. So that's typically our springtime when we start working in the garden and start putting out our plants. Great exercise. That's my whole point. Grow a little garden. If you don't have the capabilities of doing that, you know, grow some plants in your house. If you have a balcony, grow some plants. It's a great way to get your exercise in, and it will keep you motivated. Mm. I hope everybody is having a good cup of coffee, because that's what keeps me alive is my coffee. I love drinking coffee and tea and herbal teas. It's a good way to stay healthy. Gardening for a healthier living. That's my philosophy in life. I always put in a little garden. I have a little garden space next to the house out here. Of course, I'm attached to my son's house. I have a little cottage area that's attached to his house, and that's where I live. I live completely separated from the rest of the family, because when you get older, that's the way you like it. You want your own space. That's just me. Now, gardening is also a good way for exercise, as I've previously stated. But another thing on a spiritual level, and that is service to others. Get involved in your community in any way that you find interesting. Get involved in your community by service to others. Visit people in the nursing homes. Uh, Go to your Department of Welfare and see uh, what elderly people are stuck in their homes and their mobility. They have mobility issues and they can't get out and go shopping. A volunteer to do something and to help them. To help them, if you're able to help them go shopping for them, because for me, and even though I'm getting ready to be 74 years old, I'm still pretty active. I go out and do everything I want to do. I'm not restricted in mobility. Now, I might have slowed down a little bit, but I'm still able to go out and do service to others and get involved in the community. Get involved through your school system. There's always a need for an elderly person to come into the school system and read books to the children. It's just a beautiful way. It will make the children happy, plus it will make your spirit rejoice in happiness. Oh, the great feeling you get when you do service to others. It's just an indescribable feeling. Go out and do that. Also, get involved with learning the new technologies that we are discovering now with AI. AI, when you get older, like I am, I use AI on a daily basis. Uh, AI reminds me of my doctor's appointments. AI reminds me of what time it is during the day, what the weather is going to be like. AI gives me good recipes that I can use because I'm a diabetic. AI just does a lot of things that improves my life, and I am hopefully you have discovered that by now, that AI can be a tremendous help in your life. Uh, it's just a great way of merging humanity with AI. It's the future, and the future is here already. Now, I do realize when you get a little bit older, you start slowing down a bit. Uh, this is so important. That's why all the things that I've mentioned on this video is very important that you jot them down. If you don't want to watch my video over again, go ahead and jot them down and put them on your vision board. The things that you want to improve for 2026. There's so many areas you can improve your life on. It's all a matter of just thoughtfully thinking out a plan for 2026 that will bring joy to your life, that will make you healthier, that will do so many things to enrich your life. And always remember that Grandpa is here for you. If you have any questions, ask me questions. Put them down in my comments section. It's a great, beautiful way to live your life. And instead of isolating yourself and being sad that you're starting to age and your body's starting to show, look in the mirror and smile and start enjoying life. Don't look back on the past and the sad things that have happened, because everybody has sad events that have happened in their life. Constantly strive to live in the present. You don't know what the future will bring, so don't worry about it. You don't know what the past has done, don't worry about it, because the past is the past and you cannot change the past. Live in the present. That is my tip for the day. I'm so thankful that you have reached my channel. Go ahead and share it, like it with people. Go ahead and subscribe to get future updates, because I do post on a regular basis. I post 2 or 3 long forms a week, possibly more now that I have more time on my hands. Uh, I am going to post short forms on a daily basis, 3 or 4 a day. So you will have a library of resources to look upon my channel. Type in Coffee Time with Grandpa, and my mug will come up, my picture will come up, and you will see that it's me. And you will be able to do research on what I think. A lot of these opinions are my own and my own wisdom over the years, because I'm living my 70th decade now, my 7th decade, and I'm in the middle of my 7th decade, and I have accumulated a lot of wisdom when it comes to living life simple, uncomplicating your life, living life on a limited budget, because I am not a rich man. I live on a small Social Security check, and that's really all I need. I can do a lot with that small check every month, with the support of my neighbors and my family and my closest friends, with the support of the pagan community, with the support of the universe. I have made it, and I am more than happy to share my wisdom with you. Always remember, Grandpa loves you dearly. He sends blessings to every household out there. Blessed be, and guess what? I will see you next time. Bye bye.